Hello and welcome to Tales of Terramir. We are here to play through episode 37 of our campaign. First of all, excuse me if I'm just getting over a cold, so if I'm nasally, I apologize. But hey, we're going to do this. By the way, you can visit our website at talesofterramir.com to find links to all of our episodes and our social media. We're on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and Facebook, where we're sharing clips and videos every week. All right, we're going to get right back into our adventures of Tales of Terramir. All right, we're going to go through a recap of our previous session. Engaged in a battle between Imperials and the Archdruid Lycanthrope, Werenthar, the sole survivors continue to defend themselves and their werewyvern acquaintance. The elven war priestess of Arathis, Vanya, summoned a celestial creature called a Kyrene from the outer planes and into her service amongst the sloshing waterfalls. Golden spectral chains around its neck, the Kyrene fired a blast of holy fire toward Gemma, but she resisted its effects, her celestial lineage providing an unseen ward against the divine magic. Anton moved in to defend Gemma, firing 2 arrows in quick succession from his long bow, while Werenthar attacked from the air with his dark nature magic. Raz'sik darted towards Vanya and into her aura of spirit guardians, receiving radiant damage but attacking with his psychic blades. Willa non-lethally swung her maul of hell ice at the remaining guards, and Saphielle fired crossbow bolts and healing spells towards his companions. As the Kyrene began to pummel Anton with its hooves and its sharp horn, Werenthar landed into the water to flank the creature. Anton managed to slash at the majestic Kyrene with his reattached longsword before it hopped upon an invisible surface to defend Vanya from Raz'sik and Willa. The long, arduous battle finally ended when Gemma cast a fireball, using her sorcery to transmute its element to that of a booming, thunderous blast that sent the water below scattering into the air and killing Vanya Lilithrin. With the war priestess dead, the spell upon the Kyrene was broken, and it cast plane shift to exit the material plane. The party moved to save the 2 unconscious Imperials from drowning, and Werenthar, perhaps caught in his primal rage in his hybrid form, took to the sky without another word. Sir Gerald Hallowick was awakened and questioned by the sole survivors. Though the young, proud warrior was hesitant at first, it was sensed he had a good heart, and he felt the same amongst the companions who saved him. He admitted that the Imperialist members of the Silver Circle, Nesterin Olaro and Elena Fe had sent his patrol to kill Werenthar, and that there was a warrant out for the arrest of the sole survivors. He was also aware of Anton's history, warning him that Jane Rayborn and Avario Yen were on their way back to Varndrel to find him. Though he wouldn't renounce his loyalty to his knightly duties, Gerald conceded he would not alert his fellow Imperials of their whereabouts. The sole survivors then allowed him to leave peacefully, taking the unconscious guard over his shoulder and out of sight. After searching the remaining bodies, the heroes rested within Werenthar's lair. Willa wrote a note to the druid that they were unaware that he'd be attacked and that she still had questions about her past. Returning to Varndrel, the sole survivors began their last bit of preparations for their exit from the city. Gemma led a conversation with one of the dockhands upon their ship, the Kestrel, at the city harbor. They discovered they'd have to leave their horses behind, unfortunately, and that aside from various bandits and the Damarian border along the river, their journey should go smoothly. Gemma promised they'd return by nightfall, and she asked that the ship not leave without them. Gathering the last of their belongings from the hotel and from their horses, giving a brief goodbye to their mounts, the party waited until dusk to approach Nesterin's mansion. After scoping out the outside, it was now up to Raz'sik to begin his mission to steal the Ebon Jewel. If acquired, will he keep it for himself, give it to his gnomish employer Harlan, or will he follow his psychic orders and transfer the item to his Pangean contact at the Enchanted Embers Bazaar? We're going to transition our scene a bit here. And the following is going to play out Theater of the Mind style. Raz'sik, right. You and your companions are currently standing on the outside of Nesterin Olaro's property, an elegant and regal mansion in the high-class Tanathil ward. Several guards patrol the grounds. You recall the knowledge that was passed to you by Maltath, knowing you can attempt to sneak in through one of the entrances on the outside of the mansion, or you can enter through the sewer tunnel that runs from the Magalore River to the mansion's cellar. What do you do? And everyone is still with you at this point.
Okay. I turn to the group and I say, guys, I remember that we have that alternate route to the sewer. Let's scrap this plan and go down. And if you just want to keep watch, I can stealth my way in there. Hopefully get the jewel, get out. No muss, no fuss.
Are the guards patrolling? Like, are we going to have to hide somewhere?
You're currently kind of like on the outside of the exterior walls that surround it.
I think we've seen like 3 or something, right?
Or loitering outside.
Yeah, you kind of look like you're loitering on the outside of this mansion, but further in, or like around the exact perimeter of the mansion itself, you see about 3 guards walking about.
All right.
So
we'll stay behind the wall.
You just want to go in the sewer, and we'll wait.
I think that would probably be the smartest way to go. And then from there, just work my way up through the sewer to the first floor, and then hopefully, I think I recall that the Ebon Jewel is in the master's bedroom in a box next to the bed. I believe.
It's way off. Okay.
Saphielle goes, no, I don't think that's what he told you.
What did he tell me? He told me it was the cabinet. I don't remember.
Like the cabinet?
I think he wrote notes, but
I did write notes. I actually can't find them right now. It's been a second since I played. I don't see them.
Well, I won't tell you everything that you learned. That was for you to remember, but I will tell you that you know that there's a hidden entrance in the library to a chamber that holds the jewel.
Okay.
Within the library, and you got to find the key in the library.
Okay. Key library.
All right.
Gotcha.
Yep. Key library. Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go through the sewer. So let's go.
Wait, let's go, or okay. We're all just.
I'm going to go
outside,
into
right?
the sewer. You guys chill here, and I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
So, let's go.
Is there anything you want to take with you, Raz'sik, before you go?
I've got my thieves' tools. I've got my little caltrops. Does anybody have any hempen rope? I could use a little bit more hempen rope, I think. He never had
I got hempen rope. And
thank you, brother. I'll add
Saphielle
that.
hands over his 30 feet.
How much does this weigh approximately as I take it in my hand and kind of feel the heft of it?
That'll be the standard amount for the hemp rope.
10?
Yeah, I remember it's like a lot. Okay.
10.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You want us to hold anything for you?
And it's 50 feet, not 30.
Thank you.
Are we connected?
Just a flame for me.
Through the mind? In case maybe you need a distraction or some help or something like that?
I think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Still connected from earlier, but it's been all day. It's been since, like, you did that when we were with Werenthar, right? or
Mhm.
when we were fighting with Mirathon?
Yeah.
That was earlier this morning, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm good. I can go ahead and just spend another psionic energy die, and get one of those again. And then it's just I can connect up to how many thingies I got? I got 3. We're at 3 proficiency or 3 proficiency bonus. So I pick Saphielle, Gemma, and who wants this last one?
Don't you mean Anton, Willa, and Gemma?
Yes. If I'm taking that you don't want it, then yes. So Willa.
Oh wait, I said Willa.
You said
Gemma
Anton.
and Anton. I'm talking.
Gemma.
How about the players? How about the players and not the omniscient DM?
Yeah. Anton, Willa, and Gemma. How about that?
Oh, did I say Wes? I'm sorry.
I do want to hear this. I do want to hear your antics through there.
She actually she wants to hear this one. Yeah.
Still have
Okay.
popcorn from the theater.
So my
Little
kind of-
soggy from the fight before, but
Mhm. So my mind expands out to them, and they come in. We kind of share a mental space together that stretches for up to a mile. Hey.
you all feel the familiar psychic bond from Raz'sik. Your mind's connecting.
It's tingly.
Why is it so moist in here?
I send them a little bit of cheer. Send them a little bit of happy thoughts.
Well,
We'll
good
start
luck.
singing it too.
All right.
Remember, you were going to look for some blackmail material too. If you can find anything,
Mhm.
we can use.
And
Roger
maybe take this too. And Saphielle hands over a potion of healing.
Oh,
Just in
thank you,
case.
dude.
I won't be able to help you in there, so be careful, okay?
Hopefully I don't get killed off. See you, Sav.
Be safe.
Mental high five.
Actually, can I hand you something too?
Of course.
I'm gonna hand you the belt of Spare the Dying.
Is that attunement?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yes. That will require an hour to attune to it, unfortunately. Good thought, though. Great
Mhm.
thought.
We,
Yeah,
we
it was a
are
good point.
loitering, so no. Go ahead.
Hey, those
I
guys
mean-
have been loitering for 45 minutes. Get
Oh,
out
yes,
of
I
here.
found my notes. Here we go. It was an untitled document somehow.
As all right, I'm not gonna even say anything. You guys don't have a time limit technically. If you want to spend more time, you can.
How long until estimated the boat leaves? Just ballpark, because I know it's nighttime. There was a certain point where they said they were going to be ready, and then I know we can't get there like 2 a.m. or something like that.
I would say you, as your character, would probably guess like you really want to push it past a couple hours at this point, like maybe 3 hours max. And then you feel like you might be pushing, risking the losing the ship at that point.
Should we burn 45 minutes to attune to that belt?
It's
up to
really
you,
an hour. I was just kidding about that.
Oh,
It's okay. I'll go through.
all right.
Thank you, though. I've still got my cloak, and I should be able to find my way thanks to that, hopefully.
I was saying this.
Yeah, good luck.
That's actually a good idea.
God's speed.
And if you do need help, we could attack from the outside or do something. Knock on the door.
Yeah, I will. My help sign will be. I call for help psychically to you. So just listen for that, please.
What about screaming? Like panic screaming, or
It's probably that might be good.
Does that
might
count?
be my warrior's call. So
Warrior's call. Gotcha. Cowardly shrieking of Raz'sik from the inside. Well,
All right.
all right,
need
bye,
anything
friends.
else?
I'm good. See ya. And can I see where I think the sewer system would be located, like the entrance to it?
Yeah, it's at the river, so it'd be kind of be behind you. going towards the riverside. You know, there's
Mhm.
supposed to be some sort of sewer tunnel down there that leads into the cellar of the mansion.
Okay, well, I head to the opening of the river sewer entrance.
Okay. It's but a short jog over to it. You get down over to near the river and go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Good old perception. Starting off with a 10. Not terrible, not great. Actually, pretty bad. Smells down here. Ugh.
You're seeing the river, and it looks pretty crowded. It's hard to find an entrance. It's also really dark. You don't have a light source.
I will pull out my hooded lantern that has like the sort of curved lens that shines the light in a narrow passage, and I pull that out and I kind of just set it alight with my tinderbox.
Go ahead and make another perception with advantage at this point.
And so I guess I'm holding that in my left hand. 16.
Yeah, with that, you're after lighting that. Oh, there you find like sort of this stone circular tunnel that leads from the river underneath this sort of hill.
Okay, I move quietly but quickly.
Okay,
Down the.
Go ahead and roll stealth for me, please.
It's gonna be a 20, dirty 20.
All right. You don't see anyone around. You feel pretty confident. You quietly and smoothly kind of slide yourself down near the edge of the riverbank and start to enter into the sewer tunnel. It's very dark in here. Slowly making your way through. There's a couple rats that kind of skitter by. You keep moving in, holding your lamp forward.
Mm-hmm.
You keep.
I give the rats a dirty look.
You just hear it kind of skitter by, and you keep walking and walking, and it kind of feels like it's going longer than you think. Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Interesting. Okay, not great at survival. With a 5.
You're not quite sure this is where you need to be, but it's the only tunnel that you saw. Do you want to keep moving forward?
I don't get the sense that this is like an illusion or something, do I? Like that the length of the thing doesn't make sense for like
nothing
based
abnormal
on...
like that. It's just It's so dark it's hard to tell how far you've been and where you're going.
Okay. Yeah, so what would you like me to
do you want to keep going?
Yes, I would like to keep going.
You keep moving forward. Eventually, you get to a split between the sewer. And now I need you to make another survival check. Kind of figure out which way you should go.
Nat 20.
Nice. You get to this hub in this fork of the tunnels, and you kind of realize, you actually recognize there's a vent of the sewer from the street up above you, and you recognize, that's right at the entrance of where you passed. So Beautiful. You understand where you're at, and so you keep moving forward. Eventually, you get to a point where you realize this must be underneath the house, underneath the mansion. And as you move closer, your lantern is lit, and you look forward, and there's this brown mold on the outside of the chamber, kind of spreading and almost seeming to move closer towards you slowly along the walls.
Kind of keep my distance, shine the light at it, and just take in the space around the mold. Like, do I notice anything?
Make a nature check.
Five.
You don't recognize what it is, but it starts to move closer towards you, and suddenly the air around you feels frigid, as if the warmth is being sucked from the air around you, and the mold is coming closer towards the flame in your lantern.
Do I see any egress? Like, do I see any paths out? Like, of this?
You see where you need to go, just past it up.
Okay. I want to shoot past it if I can.
Okay.
I want to try and run past it.
As you move through it, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save. We got a 14 plus. I don't know why there's a bless there. It's an 18.
Okay. You pass, but you take you do take half damage from. You feel this. You almost feel like the heat from your body is being absorbed into the mold, and the flame is almost flickering out of the outside of the glass of the lantern as it's pulling in this heat. You take.
It's a lot of dice for mold.
You take half of that, so you take 16 cold damage.
Jeez, this mold's not messing around.
But you take that, and you feel like your part of your heat of the body has been absorbed into the mold, but you keep moving forward. The mold kind of scattering behind you, following the flame and you. But as you get to the entrance, you feel this must be where the cellar is, and you get to the door underneath. What do you do?
Check it for traps.
Go ahead and roll perception.
We got a 22.
You don't find any traps on the outside of this door.
Beautiful. I give the handle a jiggle. Is it locked?
It's not locked.
Beautiful. Do I hear anything on the other side of it? Kind of put my ear up to the keyhole. If there
You
is
don't
one.
hear anything.
Okay. I give it an open.
You kind of open it up, and you find yourself in this very dark cellar. As you pull your lantern up and look around, all you see are old furniture and wooden crates, furniture with dusty white cloths placed over them. But you make your way inside, and you're in the cellar of the mansion.
Okay. Is it completely dark in here without my light?
It is completely dark without your light.
Okay. Trying to shield the light as much as possible with my cloak. And kind of like curving my back just and keeping myself low to the ground. I look for a path out. I look for doors, stairs, things of that nature.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception or investigation, your choice.
All right, I'll do some investigation. We got a 9.
Oh, it's too dark to really find the exit here. You'll have to spend more time searching.
All right, I move out more into the middle of the room very slowly, as quietly as I can, and continue to look for a door, just creeping really low to the ground.
Are you moving quietly?
Yes, as quietly as I can.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth and another investigation.
All right, that's going to be a 27 for stealth. And my investigation is going to be a 21.
Great. Moving as quiet as a mouse, you are able to tiptoe your way through, and you find the exit out of the cellar. There's a staircase that kind of hidden around behind this furniture, but it leads up to a door.
Excellent. How high up is sort of the next stage of the house?
Probably 10 feet.
Okay, excellent. I'm going to move my way up slowly to the door, do the same thing I did with the last one. perceive it for traps, check the door keyhole for sound, and then try and give it an open.
Do you still have your lamp with you?
I do. And if the door has any hold, has any give, I'm gonna kind of put that out, put it back in my pack.
So holding your lamp up and trying to inspect the door. Go ahead and roll perception.
Mm-hmm. We're perceiving this door. An 11.
You don't see any traps on it, and it does not appear to be locked. And you don't hear anything on the other side.
Okay, cool. I am going to just crack the door open very, very, very slowly. And I'm going to peer my head out with the lantern just a little bit, just to see if I notice any light.
Go ahead and roll another stealth check for me.
It's going to be a 26.
It is. You feel the give on the door, and though it's old, you feel the right angle to kind of lift up with the handle, and it's completely silent as you open it up. Your light kind of goes out into the back wall against the other side of the hallway, but the hallway is lit. You can see that there are kind of like lanterns lit on the outside and of this very nice hallway of this regal mansion. And just as you peer out, you see a body move past the hallway to the other side.
Okay. They don't notice me?
They don't
presumably.
seem to.
Okay. I immediately stow the light. Turn little thingy inside the lantern.
Yep.
Put it in my pack. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of, still crouching low to the ground, I'm going to keep and put my hood up. And as I do so, I kind of like focus some mental energy into the gem on the top of my hood. And I'm going to use the the Desert Traveler's Cloak.
Nice.
And speak the command word on the gem. And I want to have kind of like the vision of the Ebon Jewel in my mind, what I know about it. And if that's too specific or I don't know what it looks like, I would just do the library.
Okay.
Doesn't work.
Since you don't actually know what the gem looks like or the jewel looks like, other than what it does, you're not reading anything, but the library is enough to activate the magic in the cloak. And you see in your mind's eye this sort of wispy white trail go out of the door and to the right.
That's cool. I imagined that first like a crazy taxi arrow. It's like kind of one mirror. But okay, I'll take
clairvoyance.
Exactly. So I follow the light as quietly as I can.
Already with the door moving silently, you move it out, and you start to go down the path following it. It leads you through a various couple of rooms. Go ahead and make... Well, actually, you don't even have to roll anything. You do hear that there are people out and about. It's pretty quiet.
Mm-hmm.
But there seems to be the inside of the house is at least occupied. And they're almost perhaps by guards that are still wandering the property. Nothing too close to you as the trail seems to actually wisp through a couple rooms.
Mm-hmm.
You get to a point, though, where there are two men talking on one side of the room, and you need to get past them. The wispy trail kind of moving to an area just beyond them as they look in the opposite direction from you.
Interesting. I could call the others for a distraction, maybe. Just thinking out loud here to myself in my mind. I could lure them away with the distraction, but that would open me up. What do I observe about the guards? The men.
Roll a perception check.
21, actually.
You are in the shadows of this room, but just in the room that they're at, they're sort of like in the doorway of this lit dining room area. And they seem to be sort of casually speaking to one another. You can't quite understand about what. It just, you're not paying attention to it. Just so it's something random. But they seem distracted and talking amongst themselves. They are guards that seem to be just casually hanging out and speaking to one another.
Okay. And kind of the room that they're like looking into, is it like a hallway that stretches out that goes on for a while, or
picture yourself in a room with a door in front of you and a door to your left, and on the left is where they're at.
Okay, awesome. What is on what do I see looking through the door in front of me?
It looks like a staircase that goes up.
Interesting. Gosh.
They don't currently seem to notice you.
Are they talking to each other?
Yeah.
Are they facing each other?
Yes.
All right.
Both of their backs away from you.
I'm going to try and silence my mind as much as possible, and again, moving really, really quickly and as quietly as I can, blending into the corners as much as I can, try and pass them, and hopefully thinking that I can maybe something to distract upstairs.
Do you want to move past them, or do you want to do something with them? Those are your options.
Do I want to pass them, or do I want to what with them?
Do you want to interact with them, or do you want to pass them?
I want to pass them.
Okay, roll stealth.
All right, that's going to be a 30.
Beautiful. As if floating on air, you kind of just quickly and quietly pass by them. They don't even change their demeanor. With that, you actually move very silently up the staircase. Looking down, you actually see this chandelier of candles above you in this lit area, but you're moving so quietly and quickly that you're up the stairs before you even realize it. Now you're looking down this hallway of the upstairs. A little less lit, and the wispy trail kind of moves forward down the hallway and turns left.
Okay. I am going to continue to follow it, keeping my feet to the ground, keep my head to the ground as much as I can.
Roll another stealth.
17.
Okay. You continually move down the hallway, and as you get to where the wispy trail kind of goes pass through this door, you open it into the room, and very quickly there's a body coming towards you, and you slip inside and close it very silently before they notice. You find yourself in the library.
Beautiful.
It is very dimly lit. There are a couple candles, but no one's inside. And
No voices?
find no voices, no bodies. You find this sort of nice desk study area, a few couches before a very dimly lit fireplace, and just rows and rows of books.
Does this look like the private library to the Aloras, right?
Yeah, this is the library that you've been searching, where the trails led you.
Yeah, and it looks like it's private for the master of the house. It's not like stupid question. There's not like other people coming in here to study.
No, yeah,
or scholars.
It's not massive.
Around.
It's not massive by any means. It's still a regal library of a personal collection.
Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna do a quick scan of the books on the desk. I want to see what this guy is like looking at. Like what is this guy doing? Like, do I notice any notes? Any,
Go ahead and roll
how to
investigation.
worship a demon for dummies or anything like that? Like,
Go ahead and roll investigation.
18.
Very nice. As you start to look about, it's kept pretty clean. There isn't much there, but there are a few personal journals. There's a couple books on imperial law, and you do find one journal that seems to be partially opened. There's a quill on it, kind of folded into the journal itself, kind of keeping its place. You open that up, and you do see like some personal notes written down. Quickly kind of scanning it, you see that
Scanning for the word mistress.
you don't see. You actually see soul survivors written down.
Ooh.
Something about his father has talked about the soul survivors, and how
The correct spelling, or is it the incorrect
I was
spelling?
gonna say change it to SOLE.
Is it SOLE?
it actually has a question mark next to it. SOLE question mark SUUL. Doesn't
Damn
know.
it.
There's a little drawing of a shoe next to it. And sort of talking about how his father is aware of the soul survivors, and how he believes that they might be able to use the resources to force them out. You also going back, just kind of flipping through the pages really quick. You do quickly see a mention of a woman, an elven woman he seems to be. He's been seen around the city. That he's spoken to, and he can't stop thinking about her.
Does it say anything about her being dark of hair?
Yes, dark of hair,
Interesting.
fitting the description. But that's all you're able to gather, sort of quickly, and in that amount of time.
Okay. I'm gonna stow. I'm gonna stow the journal.
Okay.
We can look through it a little bit more for the hot goss later. And I guess I'm gonna look for what might be a hidden spot somewhere. Like, do I see any like chests or any sort of books sticking out of bookshelves anywhere?
Go ahead and roll another investigation check this time, or perception, to kind of clear out the room itself.
All right, I got a perception 17.
Okay. Moving about and quickly, sort of your training coming back to you as a soul knife, coming back to you. This is what you were trained to do. This is what you were meant to do. You start to move through and scanning the rows of books along the walls. You find this sort of brass plate in between two bookshelves. And on this brass plate is a keyhole.
I look through it first before I try anything.
Go ahead and roll. No, you don't have to. You just notice that this actually must be a secret door. But there's this sort of keyhole there that opens up this bookshelf. That must be where the Ebon Jewel is.
All right. So I need the key. It doesn't match. I thought there was a key on the table. Did I make that up?
Yeah, you need to find a key.
Okay, gotcha.
Raz'sik, what do you see? What's going on? Fill us in.
I see a pretty tasteful library, lots of mahogany. I see a brass plate with a keyhole in it. I'm in the library, by the way. It's really nice.
A keyhole?
And that's what I see.
No key?
No key. I'm gonna give it my best shot. I'm gonna check it for traps first, and then I'm gonna see if there's any sort of way I can crack this lock.
Go ahead and roll another perception.
This is going to be a 12, but I'm going to roll a psionic energy die to add I believe they're D8s at this point. To add D8 to my skill check. So that's going to be 8, so that's going to be a dirty 20.
Nice. With that, you do not see any traps on this. And with such a high roll, I will say that nearby, you notice the titles of the books that seem to catch your eye. And just kind of glancing down, they all seem to be brown and about books on imperial law. And your eyes kind of drift downward, and there it is. You catch it. There's a book that kind of stands out amongst the rest. It's green amongst the brown. What do you do?
I'm going to give it a gentle little pull.
You pull it out, and the book comes free. Nothing happens. But you do look at the cover, and on the outside, and printed on it in this sort of silver lettering, says "The Whispered." Go ahead and roll a religion check for me.
Ooh, not good. I got 10.
You kind of vaguely recall that being tied to maybe perhaps something with the deities of darkness, but you can't remember at this time.
All right. If I just open it and flip through it, is it just a regular book?
You flip through it, and it looks like to be a religious book.
Okay.
But of an evil intonation. But you kind of flip through it, and it opens up to this bookmark, and there's this green ribbon, and attached to it is a key.
Oh, excellent. I'll take the key and I'll stow the book. And I'll show it to Gemma and sorry, Saphielle. Having the hardest time today. My brain is just like, bleh. You're done. Okay. So I'm all religioned out.
You have the key. You're standing before a keyhole.
Click. I can't do the clicky as good as you, Wes, so click.
Yep, you hear the click, and the shelf kind of lifts up a bit, and you can see that you can easily swing it open. As you do so, you can see just this very short, kind of tight hallway that leads down to a red velvet door, about 15 feet in. And right there, we're going to go to our first break. So, good start so far. I've been on the edge of my seat over here. We are, of course,
sadly.
no, you're rolling great. We are streaming live on Twitch, which is free for all viewers. But if you'd like to support what we do, give us a follow for ad-free viewing and custom emotes. Consider subscribing to our channel. And don't forget, you can always subscribe for free with an Amazon Prime account. And if you're watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast, give us a like, subscribe to our channel, leave us a review. We'd really appreciate the support. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this short break. We'll see where this goes. See you in a few. Welcome back, everyone. We're here for Raz'sik solo stealth theft mission.
Ocean's 1.
Ocean's 1. Trying to steal the Ebon Jewel. He's made it his way through the sewer tunnel, up into the cellar of the mansion, past several guards, very quietly. He's rolling, knock on wood, rolling well. He made his way upstairs and into the library, where he found a kind of partially hidden doorway. There was a keyhole out in the open, but you found the key in a book called The Whispered. Something about evil gods in there. You put it away. You have the key. You opened it up, and there is a small hallway that leads to a red velvet door. What do you do?
Ooh, that is some ominous music that started playing as soon as you said red velvet door. I'm going to approach it with the due deference that a giant red velvet door that's hidden deserves. I'm going to slowly approach it and look for traps as I do so.
Roll perception.
All right, 12, but I'm going to use an psionic energy die. I have 3 more, and I'm after this one. And actually, if it doesn't pass, I think I get to keep it. So 15.
You don't find it to be trapped.
Beautiful. I'm going to give the handle a squeeze. Same as the rest.
As soon as you approach the door, though, you step on a panel that you didn't see before.
Mm.
And as you step on the panel, this wood panel next to you opens up, and you hear a loud bang as you're shot with this black powder blast.
Damn.
You need to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Whew. 23 plus 3. Oh, actually, there's no 3. I don't have blessed checked. It's doing that thing. But I got 23.
Okay, great. You will take half damage.
Excellent. Half of 100 damage. As Mavs gets shot and is dead. Oof.
13.
Like
as you actually are able to duck just slightly as the scatter shot of smoke and black powder shoots out. You know this to be a black powder weapons exist, especially in Pangea, very rare in the Empire. Only to the wealthy elite would have something like this. You feel a shot against your shoulder and starting to bleed a little bit, but you know that sound alerted anyone in this house. You only have a few moments to move. You open up the door, and inside you find a very small room, a few different valuables around, but as you quickly scan, knowing that you only have a few moments, you see a glass case in front of you and a black jewel inside of it.
All right. As quickly as I can, scan it for traps.
Roll perception.
We got a 14. I'm going to use a psionic energy die to use some of my telekinesis, my psi-bolstered knack to add a D8 to that. 18.
18. All right, you do in fact find a trap around the outside of this. You notice that there is a way to disarm it, but there is some sort of trigger that will release. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the best way to describe it. You notice that there are arcane runes on the outside of the glass case, and you know that there's a trigger that will sort of erupt some sort of spell if you trigger the trap. You do, however, find that those arcane runes can be disrupted if you apply the right amount of pressure to them to disable them.
Yeah.
You can use your thieves' tools to do so.
Beautiful. I would like to do so.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my thieves tools and just kind of scratch through the runes with a 23.
You're able to sort of dislodge one of the panels that make up this runic square around the glass, and you've disabled the trap.
All right.
As you're hearing this, you're starting to hear commotion downstairs.
All right. With my elbow, hoping that the thing is like fully done, I like slam into the glass and try and grab it.
Roll a strength check.
Oh, interesting. That's not going to go well for me. 10.
Kind of butts against it. You can try to use an unarmed attack against it to try and hit it and break it. If you'd like.
No, it's okay. Do I notice any sort of latches or lodges that I can fit my thieves tools into?
Kind of quickly moving. No, at this point you don't. Yeah, you might be able to just sort of lift it somehow.
I will try to lift it.
Okay.
Is that going to be a check?
No, you actually can find that you can't just lift it.
Oh,
You try to hit it, and you're
all
like,
right, I'm just going to lift it, and then kind of with my offhand, kind of as it's tilted over, just pocket it.
Yeah, as you kind of just a moment before you grab the jewel, you can see that there's just a bit of light reflecting off this black glass type jewel that almost captures you for a moment, and eyes widened like the thief you are. Grab it, pocket it. What are you doing?
I wish I could save her, but I can't. So I go back up to the library room, kind of not really caring about. Well, I do care about being stealthy, but I'm going for speed more than stealth at this point. And are there any windows in the library?
Yes. You find that there is one window off to the side.
All right. I would like to open that, see if there's anybody outside, and then with my shoes of spider climbing, or my slippers of spider climbing, go out.
You open up the window, and as you step out, you're on the outside of the mansion, and you can see, the area just off to maybe 30 feet, 40 feet away are where your friends probably are. You start to climb down, and just as you get out of view from the window, you hear voices burst into the library. Who's there? And you see a bunch of lights kind of scattering above you as you start to move down. Are you moving quickly, trying to get back?
Moving as quickly as I can. It just as if I don't see any lights on the ground, I'm just going to try and.
Are you telling your friends?
Yeah, and I'm telling them play by. I'm going to give them a play-by-play. I'm going to try and get to a safe jumping distance, jump, and then run as quickly and quietly as I can back through the bushes.
Everyone else, what are you doing? You know that he's approaching and that he's escaping. Anything that you want to do in the meantime?
The thief, he's over here. I guess we can start casually walking away, so we can blend in.
Yeah. Okay. You just kind of waiting for him to come out.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell him guys, I'm being chased. Let's get to the dock if we can. And then we can kind of.
Yeah. Can we blend in with the crowd?
Yeah, definitely. You all can. You're definitely on the outside. But Raz'sik, as you get to the ground floor, as it were, you notice that there are guards kind of coming towards on either side of the corners. There's some bushes and shadows around, but you can see that there's guards coming towards and kind of circling around the house towards you. You could sort of try and hide or dash for it.
I am going to. They're pincering me, basically, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, they're going on the outskirts, on the.
Okay, I'm going to try and I'll try and stealth.
Okay, trying to make your way stealthily. So go ahead and roll stealth.
All right, 27.
You dip into these bushes just as a guard comes stomping by, kind of fast walking just around the corner and moves past you and out of sight. You have just a brief moment to
Shoot forward,
dash.
to everybody, and just kind of casually.
As your companions are sort of starting to blend in, you guys kind of like look over and you see kind of Raz'sik quick walking, over to the entrance, and you make it to the outside as everyone, as you see the whole house sort of lit up as guards are started just kind of moving about the property looking for you, and you've succeeded in acquiring the Ebon Jewel.
Ah, you've done it.
How'd it go?
Give him a little grin, and I kind of flash the jewel just very briefly at like chest level, so it can't be seen from abroad, and I give him a smile.
Right. My
Nice
heart
work.
was beating the whole time, Raz'sik.
So
You made it.
Thanks, guys. Couldn't have done it without you. Saab, I need you to check this out. I'm wondering if this gem might have anything to do with the gods of darkness.
Can we do
got
that
the
later? Can we
Yeah,
get
yeah,
out of here first?
Yeah, well, we're just walking. We're walking.
Oh, I thought you whipped it out. Looked like you whipped it out, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I
check
think
out
you
the
guys
jewel.
are walking away at this point. You only have so much time till you have to hit the ship, decide whether you want to keep the jewel, give it to Harlan, or give to your Pangenian contact.
I feel like I want to keep this, you guys. I feel like we should know what this is before we give it to anybody. That's my perspective. I think that this might be related to the gods of darkness. I found
What would
something
we figure that out?
in his library that I think it just made me disconcerted, and I think that anyone looking to obtain this, I don't know, it strikes me as suspicious.
Even your own people?
I
Like
can't
why the change of heart all of a sudden?
I'm just having doubts, all right? Seeing this book of like basically demonology, and then my people want this, they want to collect this. Why? I need to know. I need answers.
To
I
keep
can't
it out
do-
of the wrong hands?
I just need to know. I need to know something. I know nothing. I'm tired of knowing nothing. I need to know something. I need to know that something is real, and I need to find out what this gem is and what it does. And if we find out that it's safer in my people's hands, then we find that out, and we can always find another contact. Likely they'll find us. But I think that we owe it to ourselves, to this place, to the people who have suffered under the house here of Castian and Nesterin. I think that we owe it to these people to find out what this is and how it was being used.
Well, the dark magic is surprising. Didn't expect that one.
Yeah, I once we're in a safe place, I do hand the book off to Saphielle and tell him and Gemma like, hey, I think this is a religious text. I found it. It seemed like it had been like frequently used. Maybe it seemed linked to the gem in some way, perhaps, or maybe it was just a random book that this key to the gem was being kept in. But I don't know. It seems more connected than that.
Well, maybe we should investigate Harlan, find out why he wants the jewel.
Do we have time for that? I mean, I don't have a watch, but I look at the watch and like the moon. The ship's leaving really soon.
He did mention that it was for one of his clients, but we don't know who. Looking at this book really quick, the Whispered. That's another name for Aznana, goddess of secrets and disease, evil goddess.
Disease.
Why would my people want to? Why would they want this?
Oh,
Why would
Did
they
you
want
see
anything
anything
to do
there
with
that
that?
would
connection. What'd you
didn't
say?
see anything there that would indicate disease?
No, just this cool black gem that we now hold.
Can I touch it? Can I hold it? And do I get any sort of?
Do her eyes go red or pop out or
Yeah.
start saying my precious or anything?
As you actually take it, it seems to almost meld into a perfectly round sphere of like black onyx, almost absorbing any light inside of it. And as you hold it, Gemma, you hear almost faint whispers coming from it. Indecipherable.
Yeah, there's definitely evil within this. I hand it back. I don't want to hold that anymore. You at least got it out of his hands. So the question is, are we handing it to your people or your contact? Is it just going to...
Maltaf? Yeah, the Golden Dragonborn.
Is it going to change to a lesser evil, or is it going to be used for good, as in like keeping it out of hands like his... I don't know his name. I forgot his name.
Harlan?
No, the guy he stole it from.
Oh, Nesterin Olaro.
Yeah. You said that he said that it was for his client. So does that necessarily mean it's going to your people, or perhaps someone that could have better use for it?
Nesterin's the guy you stole
Harlan.
from. Harlan is the guy you got the job from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Harlan's guy was Harlan had the Gold Dragon bartender that was working for him, and he was actually a cool guy. He didn't seem like a bad dude. He actually seemed pretty aligned against Nesterin and like the Noble House because he works at their bar, I think. Right?
Okay. So what I'm getting at is,
so do we want to keep this out of their hands, or do we want to take it? Like, what do you guys think? Do you want to have this on us, or should we just
don't
it?
Don't do that. Don't do that. This is your mission. So you can either betray your people, or you can do what you've been saying that you've been born to do, and that the tool that you've been honed into be. I know you have this driving desire to want to know, but I think isn't that part of your nature, part of your society?
To want to know?
Living with the mystery.
No, to not know. Excuse me.
Yeah. And it's bothering me more and more every day. Every piece that's missing from my memories is something that makes it harder and harder to go on.
Well, look, you're the only one out of all of us that knows what your people are capable of. Before, when you gave up the dragon orb to them, you seemed pretty threatened, pretty scared to cross them. So I think this decision has to rest on you, because that's not something that we can make for you.
I just wish we had more time, another day, just to study this.
It's just a luxury we don't have.
Saphielle, can you detect good and evil? Like, Gemma's saying that this is evil. Do you agree? Do you think it's associated with any of those gods of secrets or decay or disease?
I don't know that it deals with any of that. I can detect evil and good on it, if you'd like me to.
Please.
Okay. He will cast Detect Evil and Good. Well, that doesn't work. I don't think that works for objects. Similarly, that there's a place or object of the... Oh.
Well, is it magically desecrated?
You know what? I'll allow it for this. I mean, this is a special circumstance. So he sits down and kind of holds it. And you can see his eyes almost widen. I don't want anything to do with this. There's an evil to that, for sure. I don't know if it has anything to do with us, Nana, or any of the other things that you found. Or I don't know if that's a connection or not, but I know that thing is evil.
Raz'sik, he punches something nearby. Like he just punches like an inanimate object that can take it, like a tree or something.
Is there any interaction with Willa's necklace, like the other stone we had did?
You hold up your necklace to it, and you don't find a similar connection to the necklace.
Let's take it to Harlan. Let's take it to Harlan.
Okay. Lead the way, Raz'sik.
I do.
All right. You start heading back towards past over the bridge, and towards the docks where your ship is waiting. I need you all to make a perception check.
Whoops, sorry. Not persuasion.
Anton was 14.
That was a really good persuasion roll, though.
That's a 5.
7.
15.
Gross. Oh, I mean, good Willa. Gross every episode. Sorry.
Raz'sik, since you are particularly on edge, and you and Willa both notice that there are more guards on patrol out and about in the city right now. There are patrols moving down the streets. If you want to be able to do anything in the city, you are running out of time.
All right.
You go ahead.
No, I was just
Anything
going to
you
say, let's go as quick as we can to Harlan's, as quietly as we can.
Just off to the side of the docks and the harbor, you find the familiar Roycian room, jewelers, Harlan, his shop. You get up to the entrance, you open it up, and you can see that he's sort of seeming to swoon a customer at this moment, going, "Oh yes, but of course you can get this gold ring for." Oh, yeah. Kind of notices you and goes, kind of points to the back where you had talked before.
Mm-hmm. I slip in.
Do all of you follow, or is it just Raz'sik?
I'd like to follow him.
You guys should come and help me haggle.
Okay, the whole party
I'm not good at it.
goes to the back room.
This is your job.
We're getting money for it, right?
I'm a good thief. I'm not.
Can I pull Raz'sik to the side real quick?
Sure.
Just before we she's gonna look at Raz'sik. She's like, Raz'sik, I know this is your choice, and you know this is up to you. But something inside of me says selling this off to someone that we don't know, and I don't know. It gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Well, this is the guy that's linked to my people. This is our contact. He's just gonna send it. No, I thought Harlan was our contact.
No, ma'am. Your Pangine in contact is at the Enchanted Embers Bazaar. You could follow your people and go to that.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. I would like to go there. I apologize. I did not mean to derail, but I thought that I was going to my. I thought I very clearly said that I wanted to go to my contact and give it back to my people. So I apologize.
There's a quick turnaround as he's trying to finish up with the customer, and you all walk out. He goes, "Hey,
I'll be back." Actually, never mind. I'm good.
BRB.
You walk out. You're gonna have to cross the bridge again over to the Reuben Ward.
Pull our hoods up.
Okay.
How are you all? How are you moving about the city?
I'm gonna pull my hood up and start off like shoe repair as we're walking past to sort of disguise our presence.
Hey, those are those soul survivors over there. There's the shoot shot.
Number one in Barrendrell. It worked.
If you all are trying to move sort of inconspicuously, I need you all to roll a group stealth check.
No whammy.
19.
22.
Oh no.
Nine.
Oh
18.
no.
Willa, keep it down.
It's pretty damn good.
Clank, clank, clank.
She's
A
saying,
lot of
she's
us are
saying
heavy armor.
soul survivors. She's actually spelling the S-O-U-L.
I'm just heavy armored. I didn't realize you were also heavily armored.
The other one.
Even with disadvantage, Anton
Cool.
got 18. That was a good roll. Savimo got 19. Willa got 9. Okay. Actually, overall, pretty good. As you kind of slip into the crowd again, you're noticing that there are more and more patrols out. There are starting to be several civilians are being detained. You go, no, I didn't do anything. I don't know them. And you can see that they're put against the side, and there's several women and children being pushed off and kind of huddled off to the side. And there seems to be a lot of chaos happening as this conflict in the city is growing to a boiling point. You make it over to the other side of the bridge, back to where you were on the western side, and down, begin moving into the Reuven ward, even more heavily guarded, as there are more and more guards out and about. This is their central district. You navigate over to the Enchanted Embers Bazaar. You find this structure that seems to be a different architecture than the rest of the city. More human, with a flair of sort of an exotic Pangasian look to it. You go inside?
Yes.
Okay. You go inside. Inside the shop, you find a couple customers, a couple elves, but you see a quick glance is a Pangasian half elf behind the counter.
All right. I go up to him and I whisper, Juniper.
She turns, and you instantly recognize her. It's Alfira Ravenwing. She's the one who rescued you from the cage.
As I live and breathe.
She goes, Raz'sik, you are alive.
She sounds so surprised.
Just bare. I'm surprised too. It really doesn't seem like it would keep on happening. I wish we had time to chat, but half the city is looking for me. I whisper.
Yes, I know. You said the code word. Hand it over.
All right. I procure it and I sleight of hand it across to her.
Takes it. Good job. You did your people proud, Raz'sik. We'll be in contact with you another time. For now, you need to get out of the city.
Wait, can you tell me why did we want this? What does this gem do?
Raz'sik, you know it's not for us to know.
I'm just so tired. I need to know. Something.
What do you want to know?
Why? Are we keeping this out of someone's hands? Are we using it? Is this going to be a weapon? What is this?
Remember the oath you swore. Believe in yourself, who made that commitment, who chose to wipe their memory. There's a reason. You just must have faith in yourself and in Pangasian. It's for the greater good. This will benefit our people. You did good. Beyond that, I can't tell you anything else.
I bow my head. And I say thank you for saving us. Back there. In that cage. But I gotta say, how did you know? How did you know that we'd be there? We don't even know why we were there.
You told me to come get you. It must be the effects of the spell. The Empire, they wiped your memory. All of you.
So I got captured on purpose?
Oh, yes.
That's not what I remember.
You were on a mission to find magic items. You were captured, along with your companions. Looks around. She waits for two of the customers to walk out. They feel kind of uncomfortable, you can tell. They walk out. It's empty, just all of you. They have people that use arcane magic in the Empire. You don't think that they wouldn't, use what they are so against. Well, they also use. They used magic to erase your memories after they captured you.
Wait, the Empire did?
Yes.
I've been double mind wiped.
Double mind wipe.
That was Wes laughing at Alfira.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. When you said me and my companions got captured, are you talking about my friends that
You, all
also
of
helped
you.
saved, or?
Yes. They had their minds wiped too.
Okay.
So are we all hearing this? Is this just a conversation between
I-
She's starting
Alright,
she's starting to
okay.
talk out loud to all of you too.
Hmm.
Okay.
So you're all hearing this.
Why would they want to wipe our minds? Why wouldn't they just kill us?
Well, if they need us,
I don't know.
and we could be doing something for them that we don't even realize that we're doing.
Well, you weren't supposed to escape, that's for sure. And I definitely wasn't meant to rescue you.
We were supposed
But-
to be executed then.
Yes, you were going to be executed. I don't know why they chose you all. I think it's something they do quite often with those who are capable of rebellion.
I mean, unless it was because we saw something we weren't supposed to.
That's
And
what
then
I'm
they would kill
thinking.
us right after.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're after us now.
You need to keep going where you're going. I've been hearing whispers. You all have a name for yourselves now. They call you the shoe survivors? The shoe
True
survivors?
survivors, yes. That's
True
correct.
survivors.
Tell them they went south.
Well, you are definitely survivors. You've made it this far. I don't know how you've made it this far. I barely have maintained my own anonymity, but
Anonymity.
anonymity. Thank you.
What does that mean?
I'll talk to you later. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Listen, this is all improv. Okay. Look.
She's making it up as she goes along.
You're in a terrible position here in the Reuven ward.
You're telling me.
There's guards all around here. Is there anything else you need to know?
I don't suppose you've got any secret passages in your basement or anything, do you?
I have a cellar. That's it. No secret passages.
All right. And is there anything that can restore memories that you're aware of? Not
Maybe
that I want to
some-
restore my memories from Panginian, but
Maybe
the Imperial.
maybe if we reach the next outpost of the Overwatch, maybe they can help us. Maybe someone there.
Oh.
I can even ask Adamar once we get out of here and the ear recharges.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Can we
Sure.
tell if she's lying at all?
Oh,
Raven
thank you,
rolled
Hannah.
insight.
Oh my God, Hannah. Thank you so much. Nobody ever rolls insight. We're so
You can
dumb.
roll insight.
Okay.
Then roll insight. Yeah.
Can we all, or can she just her? I think it's
Just her.
4.
okay. Better than not trying.
But
No one
but-
lies.
Willa will say she remembers.
It's legit.
Because I have notes. She's gonna say, Miss what's your name? Ravenwing, you said that you came to help us in that cart because Raz'sik told you to free us. Is that right? Is that what you just said?
Yes, I did say that, but well, Raz'sik sent word to his contact who told me to come rescue you, to be more precise. Raz'sik, your contact in New Domar, Alan Ketz. He's the one who sent me.
Holland.
Yeah, I think I remember that as well.
Is that's my
That
little-
rings a bell. You know him. He's the one who kind of sets you off on your first missions set from New Domar. When
Yeah,
you crossed.
he's my criminal contact, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. From my spy background.
Yes.
How did we get involved?
That's a great question.
Were we all friends before this?
I
Friends from the beginning?
don't.
Yeah,
Are you guys Panginian?
I'm sure.
I'm just kidding. I know you're not. We
Oh,
met.
maybe.
Maybe we're just in the wrong place at the wrong time, but I feel like this is something we can hash out later.
Yeah. I think. I'm so sorry. What was your name again? I apologize.
Olfira.
Ophira.
Ms.
Ophira.
Ravenwing.
I can't.
Oh,
thank you
well.
enough, Miss Ravenwing.
Phira. Ravenwing. You know, from episode 1.
It's like 36 episodes. a
Literally.
year, over a year.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about. kinda mind freaked me there.
Yeah, well. Good luck to you, Raz'sik, and to the rest of you.
And to you, Ophira. And I give her the official Pangina handshake, which I imagine is some kind of like
Three Stooges kind of like.
Wow, they're such
It's
a
really
serious,
fast.
They're such a serious people.
kind of impressive. Well, bye.
And
do
then
we need any supplies from here, really quick? Like, because it is a store, right?
it is a general store. It's a good call.
Didn't we do that before we left?
We did, but it was just last call before we
And
hop on the boat.
Hannah wasn't here. Willa seems more like herself. If there's anything else that she wants to pick up?
Oh
last
no,
time?
you were starting to lose your accent a couple of hours ago. It was weird.
Oh yeah, being around these city folk. Let's go away for a bit, you know.
See, there it goes. It goes in and out. I don't know.
You start talking faster, lose your drawl.
How long is the boat ride gonna be? I have about 4 rations now, but do we know?
Looking at the map and everything, you're getting a more precise look at it. She kind of pulls it out, and she has one. She goes, "Where are you all headed?"
Probably
And I
best
can help
thing,
you.
No.
We weren't gonna really say anything, but I guess upstream.
If you don't want to tell her, you don't have to tell her.
Yeah, I think it's probably safer for all of us if we don't know. But
I really thought that Willow wasn't like not there. That you were just gonna let her do her shopping.
Well, she hasn't had any input yet, so she doesn't have to like role play through it now. If there's anything you want to pick up, that's totally cool.
Can we at least have a dozen? Plus, don't we get food on the boat? Wasn't that part of the package?
Yeah, well, that wasn't exactly explicitly said.
It's a free buffet on this cruise.
But that one elf didn't know what he was talking about. You were talking to him. It should only be about 3 days max to get to the border.
Okay. Just pick up a couple more rations just in case.
Okay. You can do that. Okay.
And all the stuff off your horse. If you want it.
Yeah. Make
Because
sure
we have to
you
leave our horse
yes.
behind.
Poor horses. Leave behind the hay.
Is there anything that you want to say to your horse?
My horse.
Flashback here.
Is that the name?
Doesn't even know the name. It means a lot to you.
I think it's Nessie. I don't know. I'm gonna go with it.
It's Nessie.
It is Nessie. Okay. She just, she
Tessie.
maybe is like
Tessie.
Tessie.
It rhymes
Some
with
kind of
Bessie.
Essie. Yeah. Same. Willow's probably crying a little bit. I'm gonna miss you, Tessie. Holding her head, patting her down. You go find someone that's good to you. Go on
By
now.
the way, we didn't officially say, what are you doing with the horses? Are you leaving them in the stables?
I think, didn't we pay somebody to...
I think
talked
we
about
them,
possibly
left
doing
them in
them.
the stables and then gave them to whoever was the owner of the Fire Blades guy. Gal.
Right, you're passing on along the word to get, Fire Blades.
Tearfully hand over my official horse papers.
Official horse papers. Yep.
Gotta sign it over.
Anton's lip quivers slightly and then he buckles it in.
Oh.
Can I perception check? Can I roll a perception check? I see those feelings.
You see just a little quiver, sucks it in, and continues. Alfira goes, well, wherever you're going, good luck. Again, don't know what else to say. And then looks at
Thanks
Raz'sik,
again for saving us from the cage.
looks at Raz'sik, and then in Raz'sik's mind, telepathy. You hear for Panginian.
Kind of, Raz'sik looks away emotionally and kind of eyes downcast, like thinks back. For Pangean.
And do you make your exit?
I do.
All right. You're back outside in the Reuven ward. Are you making your way to the ships?
To the ships.
Okay.
To the ships.
And just a moment here.
Oh, great.
You begin to walk down.
Is it, are you okay?
Oh no, I just have this. I have a bad feeling about this this walk.
It's gonna be more swamp gas lights that try and kill us.
Oh, I don't know. Do I hear boss music? Just kidding.
That bridge is so stressful to me right now. Like that long walk across the bridge.
Is it like escalating even from when it started? Like the activity in the streets? Are they like people being dragged out, or just more soldiers?
Yeah, kind of a little bit of that. You can starting to see people being gathered up. There seems to be more activity than usual. There are people walking about, but it actually starts to get a bit quiet as you get down to the docks. As normal travel has sort of ceased, there are the usual fishermen are docked for the night. And you get down to the dock area, seemingly away from the crowds. And you start to get back to where the ship was. We have Kestrel, the Kestrel.
Oh, I made it.
You can see it just ahead. It's really dark out, but you can see the ship. And then you hear a familiar voice call out. Anton, why didn't you tell me you were wanted, mate?
God,
You see
damn it.
Coleman standing among a group of Imperial guards that step out from beyond the shadows. There's a hulking, silver-haired minotaur in the regal armor of the Damarian Knights standing next to Fulman. By order of Lord Hymenstein, the outlaws known as the Soul Survivors are under arrest for treason against our glorious empire, the Minotaur bellows as he draws his great axe.
How is it spelled on the order?
As combat begins.
That's
What do you
important.
mean? How's
It's
it-
important. Is it S-O-U-L, S-O-L-E? Like,
Oh,
how do
yeah.
you know
no,
that's where you're looking for us?
I see what you're saying. We're going to go to our second break here.
It's us.
We will never know, though. We will never know.
It's worth a shot.
We're
We
going to
will
take
when we
our...
kill him, and we take the pamphlet.
It's going to be our final short break. We're so close, only a few away to completing our current follower goal on Twitch. So make sure you hit that follow button. And if you haven't already, click the link to our YouTube and subscribe to our channel there. By the way, holiday season is coming up. So, hey, if you're feeling generous, consider subscribing on Twitch or sending a tip. You know, any received funds go directly to our show to pay for our subscription fees and maintenance to keep our show widely available and running on schedule. You can help support us by donating even $1 at streamlabs.com/Tales of Terramir/tip. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in a few. Hello, welcome back. We're going to hop right back into things. Don't want to waste any time. We made our way back to the dock just before the Kestrel ship. The ship needed to exit Varndrel, and excuse me, Fulman, along with a group of other Imperial guards, excuse me, like I said, cold, and a hulking Minotaur Knight came out and are coming out to arrest you, pulling out an axe. What do you all do? You're going to
Fix shoes.
put your hands in and
You're gonna have to kill your buddy.
Or are you gonna fight back?
Anton. Oh,
Zoink, Scooby-Doo run.
turning ourselves in is an option.
It is.
Are they between us and the boat, or are they like next to the
yeah,
boat?
They are. I just
There they go.
Oh, okay.
made invisible there.
Right when I asked it.
They
Can you
were
enhance
waiting
that
for
Minotaur
you.
token? I want to see.
Oh, hi, Minotaur.
Oh yes.
Enhance.
He's
How's it
so
going?
foreboding and cool.
Which one is his buddy, Fulman?
Fulman is on the left here. I will make that noted.
So I'm gonna kill him first. Not that wasn't me. That was Mike. That wasn't Gemma. Sorry.
That was totally true.
Did I say that? Whoa.
Fulman's right here.
Oh man. You stupid son of a bitch.
All right. You gonna resist? I'm assuming. If so, let's roll initiative.
Run!
Yeah, hand on hilt.
Are they falling for it? That we're not the ones they're looking for?
They are not. You got Fulman with them. They are fully aware. This is your first time seeing also a non non-human knight. You've seen a half elf in humans. It's the first time seeing a minotaur Domarian knight.
Got an 8.
Are they common in the Empire? I don't know if that's something that we would know.
You would know that they're not very common in the Empire. They are one of the major races on Galadalon.
Okay,
but
right.
not particularly in the Empire. Yeah.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel, huh?
All right.
Recruiting minotaurs.
Yeah, not their typical ilk.
Was that a racist comment?
All right.
I was about to say, maybe everybody a little already like.
Let's put a pin in that and discuss it on the phone. We'll get to it.
Sorry, it takes a while.
I'm not mad. I'm just surprised, Anton. I just didn't see that. I'm not mad.
From a bad neighborhood, okay? We don't have manners. We ain't woke.
I know you're better than that. Oh my god.
Exactly. Anton's very reactionary, but this is what real progressiveness looks like.
Oh man,
You're all over the place in terms of initiative. Well, not really. You guys did good. You guys did well.
Yeah,
Okay,
Anton's
all
not
these
dead.
Takes a while.
Saphielle.
Saw him on that one.
I don't want to kill all these dudes.
Come on.
I do.
Oh wait, no, Fullman. No, Fullman's gonna get it though. Just Fullman. Fullman. Is he in like disbelief, or is he out to arrest Anton, like do his duty? Like, is there a chance we can sway him? And do we see that in his eyes?
What's that?
Fullman, like, does he seem on
Fullman,
board? Was he just like, "Oh man, you didn't tell me you were wanted," or just
He seems
"You
kind
tell
of
me you were
pissed.
wanted." Oh, he is pissed. Okay, yeah.
You told me you were wanted, mate.
And
He's
I
like
thought you were-
hurt. Like,
I thought you were guarding the tower.
I thought we were friends. I told everyone you were like the coolest guy.
He's so sad.
I told everyone.
Oh, Anton, I'm kind of on his side, man.
Oh, yeah. Man, that was really
right.
mean, Anton. He's stringing this dude along.
Racist like you needs all the friends they can get, Anton.
All right, from
You're great.
previously unseen position, there is an arrow that fires from the rooftop.
Sniper fire.
There's an archer up there. That fires. We got an 11 towards Raz'sik and a 15 towards Saphielle.
It pops off too.
Yes. And it now goes to another couple arrows from the dockside that you hadn't previously seen either. Right here. We're going to fire 2 more shots. Longbow. Nat 1 and a 17 towards Gemma.
Oh, not one and a 17. Gemma will. She'll take that.
8 piercing.
Okay.
As you look up, and behind some crates, there's a little bit of cover going on here. Is another archer, and it goes to Anton. This is an ambush.
Yeah. Well, Anton has no other choice but to rush in here and draw the longbow. Anton's going to fire at the Minotaur.
Okay.
For a 22.
Let's go.
And oh wait, sorry. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. For 6 piercing. And then another shot.
Oh, I never roll initiative for that. Damn.
For 20. For 7 piercing.
Sorry, 1 second. Rearranging things. All right. Sir Zamnarak Keenfighter is his name. So 22 and a 20 both hit. You got a 6 and a 7. Both shots towards the knight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Those are my 2 attacks.
All right. Yeah. That's it for you. This guard.
Quick question for next time.
Yeah.
Are any of these things here elevated? Like, is there a crate or a wall or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, kind of what you see, you can kind of use your imagination a little bit. There are crates about there. A lot of these are sort of market stall tents. There are rooftops. If there's anything particular that you're looking at, you can ping it.
There's like, it looks like right above that barrel to my northeast. What is that? Is that a tent?
This is like a market stall tent.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Put that in my pocket for next time.
Yeah. All right. Guard over here going to throw a spear. But we'll move closer first. Go here, and we'll throw at you, Anton. I believe with disadvantage because you're just out of range. Throw. That's going to be a 6, so goes right past you and goes to Sir Zamnarak Keenfighter. Kind of.
Anton, he does one of those like casual dodges, like in the Northman.
Perfect. Yeah. Hell yeah. And Sir Zamnarak, after just receiving those arrows from you, kind of gives a smile and a snort, and he starts moving forward towards you, going in for the kill. He's actually charging towards you, and we'll actually roll gore attack. So he's charging towards you and goes to hit you with a 15.
That misses.
You deflect, and as he skids too, as you realize you just dodged out of the way, that attack would have seriously hurt you, but you avoided it. But he, after missing with his gore attack, then tries to swing down with his great axe at you. That one's a 27.
That hits. That hits. That hits.
That's going to be 20 slashing damage. Slams down on you.
Woo!
And it goes to a man named Philadel Ironfoot. You can hear from off on the ship of the Kestrel, a dwarf call out, "Hurry up! Get on the ship! We'll help you!" Calls that out, and then he will actually move down. And he's doing something over there. You can't tell.
He's doing something.
He's jigging around.
He seems to be calling his crew. He's calling on the captain.
All right, these guys are cool.
As Gemma, it is your turn.
Okay. Gemma's going to move over. I can't I'm gonna try to get out of range or try to get a little bit of cover from this archer right here? I know there's this other guy here.
Yeah, you can get 3/4 cover right there.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to hunker down a little bit, and I'm gonna do a warp metal on the knight to try to, hinder his attacks. So that is a. He has to make a. Oh no, it's just on his armor itself, so he doesn't make a save. So it'll be 12 bludgeoning, and he gets disadvantage on his stuff.
Automatically, there's no save
Because it's on his armor, not himself, so he doesn't actually roll a save.
so it's 12.
12 bludgeoning, and I made my wild round.
Yeah.
Nice. And disadvantage on attacks, right?
Correct. Yes.
Just want to mark that. Okay, he has disadvantage.
And like ability
Before.
checks and stuff involving strength or dexterity.
Got it. Okay, I was rolling for something there. That will go. Okay. All right, that's it for you, Gemma.
Yeah.
All right, Willa, you are up.
Willa is going to run forward her full 40 feet onto the other side of the Minotaur. And while she's doing that,
Nice.
she's going to activate her Rite of the Flame. She kind of digs her hands into her maul. And you see she kind of winces in pain as some blood comes down her ear. And she takes... Ooh, what is that fire damage? 3...
I think it's just a 3.
3 damage. Yeah, 3 blood damage. Okay. But her maul's aflame now, and she's going to swing.
Ice and fire, both in this magical vortex on your hammer.
Yeah.
21.
21?
Wow. Well, you got advantage. Can you make sure
Oh,
You have
get a
advantage. So roll
Yeah.
again just in case you might get a crit. Yeah.
crit? Worth a shot.
So it's still just the one you had. But 12 magical bludgeoning and then 2 fire, right?
Perfect. Yeah. And she'll
All right.
swing again.
All right. This is advantage again. So
Yep,
18.
18.
That's a direct hit.
Awesome. 5 fire and 10 magical bludgeoning.
Nice. As you slam against them, you can see that it's receiving the damage. You did some good damage there. Definitely affected. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
All right. This guard here. Charge forward. Six misses you, Anton. Deflects off your beautiful armor.
Sorry, who's attacking me?
There's a guard that moved up from the dock towards you.
Oh, there he is. Okay, I'm gonna riposte.
Oh,
For one.
Takes 1.
Take that.
from Elle's heart. Yeah.
You can add your attack damage, I think. Because when you make the riposte, you have to make the melee weapon attack to see if it lands. So if it does, then you roll your weapon damage and add the superiority die.
Oh, I thought the riposte automatically landed. It doesn't?
Yeah, it says you roll the superiority die to make a weapon attack against the creature. If you hit, you can add the superiority die to the damage.
Okay.
So you can get a little bit extra damage if you
Yeah.
land it. Yeah.
What's the die for the superiority?
That's what your riposte roll is. So you just roll your weapon attack.
You make a regular
okay.
attack,
Yeah,
and that's
I
just
got
extra
you. And then
damage.
Take the damage. Okay, so that'll be my draw my reattached longsword. And it's the two-handed attack for 5 magical slashing.
Sick.
All
Thanks
right.
for that.
There you go. So 5 plus the 1, so that's a total of 6. All right. So you lash out with a quick pierce of your sword, slashing against him. He's bloodied just from that slash.
Nice.
All right, and then this guard moved up to Willa. Has advantage from flanking. So that's a 21 to hit.
Jeez.
Got lucky on that one. 4 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. Then another arrow from another rooftop.
Oh my god.
From over to the more of the north side. Will fire. This one, Raz'sik and Saphielle. 21 and 13.
Oof.
21 against you, Raz'sik.
21's to Saphielle, right? Oh, dang.
Worth a shot to ask.
21, 21
I did it in order.
All
7 piercing against you, Raz'sik.
right.
As this arrow comes out of the darkness towards you.
I couldn't see him, right?
You can't see him, really. I don't think you have enough vision.
That son of a bitch. All right. I'm good.
Okay, and that is it for that one. There is this female half-orc sailor on the ship, too, that seems to be bolstered and trying to defend. Moves over to this large siege weapon, a ballista. And aims it at the archer that just fired at you.
I like her.
Raz'sik.
That's pretty cool.
It's overkill. I love it.
Just this, aims this huge thing and goes fires this ballista. The roll for that manually here. D20.
Remind me to get Zuri's number.
Oof.
Oh no. She's calibrating.
Oh, 2 plus
17.
6. Distance.
2 plus 17.
Excuse me.
Wait till the next one, though.
There's this huge
Dial it
bolt
in.
that goes like over the roof, just trying to aim at, and you can hear, come on, you fools, get out here. And it goes to another guard over here who will actually start to charge onto, actually throws a spear at her. For doing that.
Oh, dick. Well, yeah, she has a ballista, so.
Yeah. 16. I think that hits her. Unfortunately. So that will hit her. Only 2 piercing damage.
Dang.
She goes, what? That's nothing. As it goes to Raz'sik. Your turn, buddy.
Flesh wound. Raz'sik is going to move up 25 feet, and he is going to just try and cut his way through as he summons a psychic blade and does like a horizontal slash to this soldier in front of him with a 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
All right, get my sneak because Anton's right there. That's gonna be 14 sneak and 14 sneak and 9 psychic damage.
Oh yeah, how do you slaughter that guy?
Just across, just in a diagonal fashion, just across from like one of his sides to his like shoulder, and right after I do that, I'm going to let's see how much distance. I'm going to bonus action. I'm so sorry. Bonus action. I completely forgot what it's called when I cunning action. Dash. Cunning action dash.
Got it.
So I'm going to dash. Just kind of making my way to the boat as much as I can. So I think I'd be like 60. So I think I can make it over here. And
difficult terrain over the crates that are there because
He's got mobile.
that archer there is kind of. Oh yeah, you do have mobile, so you just hop over them.
He parkours.
do some sliding like
Rogues,
across the
man.
hood of a car.
Rogues. And you land next to the archer that's there.
And I say, hey, good to see you.
See this elf just look up, and it goes to a human, the captain, who comes out on board from beneath the ship.
I can't emphasize this
Captain.
enough. Get on the ship.
Captain Angyorn Callus.
Normal
moves
human
forward.
captain.
Normal, regular captain.
Moves over here very quickly and shing, pulls out this like long thin sword and has a hand crossbow that he fires at the one next to you, Raz'sik.
I was gonna be like, what are you gonna do with that sword from there?
One-handed crossbow.
Oh, the
Throws
9 and
his sword
misses.
at him.
Goes past. And it goes to Fulman.
See what you got, Fulman.
Yeah, bring it.
Do we have your permission to kill him, dude?
You can't have this conversation right
Oh
now.
yeah, well, all right.
Well, your minds are still connected. I will say.
This is true.
Yeah. So go ahead and ask, and the answer
I
is
don't know
yes.
if it was
Through me.
I don't know.
We
if
have
it was one of
charges-
those things where
but it's
he has to
He's
do
charging
it.
directly at Anton with the spear. He actually
Does Willa
passes
get an
by.
attack? Yeah.
Yes, he passes by Willow. Willow, do
Oh my goodness.
you trip him?
Trip his ass. Yeah, trip his ass.
Oh yeah.
Poor Fulman. Man.
Can I? That'd be great.
Bro,
You can
come
make an
on.
attack.
Okay.
Get yourself
make
up
it
in
like-
that guard tower.
I
bro.
thought you were right.
She kind of like she sticks out her maul
Yeah.
with a little bit of force.
Clothesline
That's
him?
right.
Oh man.
Yeah. Non-lethal.
sweet.
Non-lethal.
Make
Feels
a
so
yeah,
bad
make a
for
weapon
this.
attack.
What's he got?
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay. Oh wow.
6 fire, 10.
There you go.
Oh yikes.
Right in the forehead.
He runs and trips and bursts in the flame and
Yeah.
lands in ashes at
Oh.
Anton's feet.
Oh, wow.
Someone get this
But he's
man
not
some aloe.
dead, right?
He's not technically dead because you said
First in the
Okay.
He's not dead yet.
His-
He's got like 3rd-degree burns off.
his clothes are a little bit on fire. You might need to stamp those out. But
I'll stamp it out.
Non-lethally. Stamp him out non-lethally.
Can I stamp? Can I do an opportunity stamp?
God.
you could do a reaction stamp. Yeah. He's unconscious right there next to you, Anton.
He did like a flame limbo, but he totally missed. He like hit the bar is on fire.
Flame limbo.
Yeah, it's like on fire. Oh, sorry.
Oh
Paul.
man. Another guard moves forward, tries to hit Willa. 9 misses. And Saphielle goes over here. And we'll cast. Let's see if I can reach everyone. Ooh. It's gonna cast Bless at, let's see, 30 feet. So it moves here. 1, 2. Yeah, too far over there. He can get everyone except for Raz'sik can be blessed.
Thank you, Salvi.
And it goes to this guard over here.
Get to
We'll
the boat.
throw-
Ah.
A Spirit Anton. (11) misses. This archer above will fire down at Saphielle. Oh, wow. An 18 and a nat 20. Both of those hit.
Can I?
Damn.
I'm going to Silvery Barbs that now 20 on him.
Okay. Now, who do you give the advantage to?
To oh shit, they're already flanking. I'll go to I'll give it to Willis, and she's surrounded. So he just has to roll another attack die.
He did. He got an 11. That's a miss.
Fantastic. But okay, I made my wild magic. Whew.
Okay. All right. And it goes to the archer that's next to Raz'sik. Pulls out a short sword and tries to stab you. 2 short sword attacks. 17 and 20. Raz'sik.
17 does hit.
That's 10 piercing damage.
All right, uncanny dodge that. Turn that into 5.
Alrighty. Anton, you're up.
Hit with both, right? That's
Yeah, he had both. So he took 5 total.
Oh
no, it'd only be against the... Sorry.
Sorry.
where did that guy go? Oh, that guy moved.
That would only have the first that first attack. Rob, Raz'sik.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I didn't know how much damage you did. In
So you take a total of 7 damage.
okay, beautiful.
Okay, Anton's going to disengage, but use evasive footwork to add to the AC
Nice. Wow, dude.
with a 4.
Nice.
So that'll be a
Wow.
22, and move to this Yahoo right here.
So does that add to your AC?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Cool. Moving
And
out of
then,
the way.
can I attack on top of that?
No,
Or
disengage
disengage
is an
the whole
action.
turn.
Yeah.
Well, they do technically still get an opportunity attack against you, but you have a
You
higher
disengage.
AC.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
you can roll it,
disengage
but
with
you gotta
evasive.
roll.
Okay. Sorry, I wasn't sure the full mechanics there.
You also have your action surge if you're getting out of there.
Well, hold on. With the I think with not to tell on myself, but with the evasive footwork, I think you get to do an opportunity attack, but I just add it to my AC.
You
So-
said you disengage though, so if you disengage, you break away from the fight. But you still have, if you use your evasive footwork, you still add that AC. Like you so.
Basically, that's spending your action.
Yeah, disengages. Yeah, exactly. You can't attack.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Wait. Okay. So sorry, maybe I used the wrong word. What if I just move away, let you get your opportunity attack, but I still add
Evasive
that
footwork,
AC?
but
That's
moving
right. Yeah,
away.
and that's Then
Gotcha. Then that would be an opportunity attack, and so that'll be a great axe. Let's see, miss.
Okay. And now I'm gonna go after Jabroni here with the two-hand attack with my longsword. For
Okay.
15.
15,
14.
14.
Oh, sorry, 14. For 10 slashing.
14 misses.
Oh, 14 misses. Sorry, I
Oh,
thought
wow.
this was NPC
Yeah.
number.
He
36.
actually he sees you come at him and and deflects it with his shield.
Okay. Second attack then. Samesies. For 25.
You're like
All right.
scoff at that and go right into the
with the
weakness
12.
area. How do you kill him off?
Right across the midsection, nearly bisecting him.
He falls back off the dock into the water
All right.
for dramatic effect.
Appreciated.
Kerplunk.
Wilhelm
And
scream.
It's like
the
those
5
old
feet
Western
into the water.
movies. Those old Western movies where even though like they get shot, they like don't fall backwards. They they fall forwards. You know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's
All
my
right.
turn.
This guard here starting to crowd around Oh, not one. That one fails. The Minotaur will try and slash at. Actually, he's focused on Anton. He's going to charge forward, and you get an opportunity attack, Willow.
Yeah. 20?
Wow.
20 hits.
4 fire, 10 magical bludgeoning.
Wow.
Can he take his warp metal damage too?
Ooh.
Oh, just because it's on the turn. It's on his turn.
At the start of their turn, yeah.
Yeah. What's the
So
damage?
he's like trying to
And it's
move
like
around his
tightening.
janky armor. Yeah. 14. Just like crushing him in his own armor.
Oh, you can see him suffering from that, but he is fully almost these animal instincts taking over and moves forward, charges, and completely misses because of all the effects. Just sort of almost not even moving straight, going swaying back and forth, trying to hit with his horns against you, Anton, missing.
Oh, missing. Okay.
Yes.
Can I use my brace reaction?
Yeah, if that's your reaction. You haven't used your reaction yet this round. Okay.
Yeah, so that lets me use a superiority die to just make an attack against him. For 13.
13 misses.
All right.
But good try. He does finally kind of saunter over to you and then try and swing at you with his great axe. $25.
Oh, I can't.
All right.
Can't afford.
Dirty 20. 23 slashing damage.
Okay.
Devastating slash.
Archark Rebuke is gonna be engaged. Oh, is that a reaction?
It's a reaction. You already used your reaction.
Shit. All right. I take it. I take all your bullets.
All right. It goes to Philadelphia.
Get to the chopper.
Actually, no, he makes his way to the bow of the ship and begins to start steering the ship, starting to kind of reverse back out.
Beep, beep,
The ship is undocked. Yeah, beep, beep, beep.
He's doing
He's looking over his
like
shoulder.
a back yeah. Everyone stops like, what the hell is that sound?
All right, Gemma, you're up.
I see it pulling away and everyone coming down. Gemma is going to... She's going to burst into her Azamar form, and so that like her spectral wings come unfurled, and she's going to fly over this way, just above where Anton is, and start heading over there. And then she's
Does that emanate light?
Yes. I don't know. I've only done it. Radiant something. Yes, I think so. No, 2 human. It says luminous wings. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, just this spectral like.
I'll do it for fun.
Yeah.
It's
kind of like brightening up this dark area, and then she's going to quicken a fireball down on the rooftop archers and these guys. Everyone, like all of these dudes, except for Fullman. However, the radius comes down on it. Like if I can get, ideally, if I can get
a fireball.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have a template I can use?
Yes, I do. I just want to know which one.
But I have to quicken that so it's my bonus action and try to like soften these dudes up so Willa can get away. Fulman's already dead, right? Or he's like
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. Okay, so don't get Fulman, maybe. Like just like those
Just
dudes.
like that?
I can't. Yeah.
And you're doing a full fireball, just oof.
Yeah, because I can't transmute it. I have to quicken it so that I can use my bonus action on it. Oh, I should probably roll that. I'm up, like, I don't know what the Pythagorean angle is, but I'm up like 15, 20 feet if I can be.
That's fine.
So they have to make a dex save.
Let's mark you flying.
Okay.
And let's I'll get rid of that. Dexterity saving throw. One of them fails.
Are you calculating a square plus b square right now?
No.
No,
Trying
not.
to track a parabola.
What's the DC? 15?
15.
They only once succeeds. And the total damage is 25?
Correct. Oh, and 25 plus 3 or half, so 28 or 15 because of my radiant soul.
Got it.
So I'm applying radiant damage to them.
The two guards dead. Both of the archers are still alive. One worse off than the other.
Not bloody though.
No, they're pretty strong.
Crazy. Wow. Okay. And that's it. I'm trying to head to the ship.
Okay. Willa.
Willa is going to. Well, first she's gonna be like, "Thanks, Gemma," from the fireball. She's gonna disengage. She's gonna run towards the ship as well. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 35, 40. She gets as far as she can, and then she's going to use a bonus action. She will kind of squeeze. Huh?
I think opportunity attacks, right?
I disengaged.
You disengaged. Sorry, I didn't hear that part. Okay. Yeah, so you just moving through. Okay, go ahead.
She moves through as far as she can, and once she gets there, she turns around quickly. She kind of digs her dragon nails into her right hand, letting out some blood. And you kind of see her concentrate as the blood drips and kind of shifts into some sort of magic. And she casts the blood curse of binding.
Nice.
Onto the Minotaur. Yeah.
So
A strength saving throw. She amplifies it as well. So she'll take damage.
Yeah, disadvantage of straight saving throws, or because of the thing, the warp metal.
Hell yeah. She takes 1 damage.
Okay, you take 1 damage. 15 on the strength.
Nice.
Is that your DC?
It's against my AC?
No, your spell save DC.
Oh, my spell save DC. What is that?
It's 15.
Oh, it's 15. So he makes it then.
He just makes it.
Dang.
That was a disadvantage too. Dang. He must be strong though.
It's a disadvantage. Oh wait, I didn't do disadvantage. Good call.
Ooh.
Because of the.
Come on, let's go.
So let's roll again.
Come on.
32.
This thing's
I don't know. He's
Yeah,
a,
right.
he's a minotaur.
23. 23.
Oh, all right.
Dang. Okay.
He's strong. He's really strong. So just is able to resist it. But good try though.
Thanks. Gotta practice that one more.
Right, this guard over
If
here,
it bleeds, we can kill it.
all starting to rush in. Comes in here, tries to hit Anton with a 6. Miss. Archer. Firing down at Zuri. Going with the ballista that shot at him.
Can't wait for her turn.
21-25. Ouch.
Oh man. Did she get cover from the ballista at all? Well, I guess a 21-20 that doesn't.
Not enough.
Those are big
yeah.
hits, yeah.
Those hurt her a lot.
Wow.
She's bloody. He kind of screams out in pain. As it's her turn, she has to pull back. She goes, tries to get cover over here. And you can see that she tries to she unfurls a couple of the ropes and sails as she does so, trying to do any last minute things so they can take off. Sorry, I'm like losing my voice here. This guard here. 5. Throwing a spear at Gemma because you're this big glowing thing. 8. That's a miss. Raz'sik, you're up.
Beautiful. Cross slash. Summon blade right hand, summon blade left hand. X pattern across the archer in front of me's body. Yeah, an 18 and a 21.
Geez.
Wow. Yeah, those will both hit.
All right. With my first one, I get a 17 sneak plus 7 psychic, and then on my second one, I do a 7 psychic damage. So 14 plus 17.
Do you get sneak?
Well, that's a good point. Yep. I do not get sneak.
Oh,
I do not
man.
get sneak. So that will be 7 psychic, 7 sneak. Or sorry, 7 psychic, 7 psychic. So 14 altogether for both attacks.
Okay. Both slash, but still standing strong.
All right. After I attack him, I'm going to jump those 10 feet across. I'm going to take an op attack as I do so, I suppose.
Should have
12.
done a
This is-
Baldur's Gate push into the water.
Yep. And I'm going to stand next to Zuri and just kind of like battle stance. And that'll be my turn.
All right. Captain Angyorn Callus. Captain Callus will fire from his hand crossbow, kind of reload it, and fire. All right. Nat 1, unfortunately. Because and he goes, "Come on, you sea dogs!" Kind of taking off the blame on everyone else here. Well, come on, shape up, let's go. And actually, we'll move towards the helm of the ship as it goes to Saphielle.
The goat.
Just jump in the water. We'll catch you like out there.
Do the David Hasselhoff thing from
Yeah.
SpongeBob the movie. Like, we know you can do
Anton
it.
jump on his back as he like swims by.
Just
You
surf
all-
that in the middle of the
It's like,
sea.
just ride
Actually-
Saphielle, Gemma.
See this flaming ring appear beside him, and a portal opens up
What?
next to him, wreathed in flames. And he looks towards you all and looks into the portal.
No,
I'll go into the light.
no, not right now, dude.
And he walks through the portal, which closes,
Savi.
What?
and he's gone.
No, it's all right. He just
We were
dimension
going
door
places,
under.
man.
He's in the. He's under the ship. So
Raz'sik takes 10 psychic damage. 10 psychic
10 emotional damage.
yeah, Saphielle's just being
Emotional
dramatic. You guys, calm down.
10 emotional
He's in the,
damage.
he's in the hold.
Raz'sik starts typing.
As more arrows are shot from the rooftop. One towards Gemma, one towards Willa. 22 against Gemma, 14 against Willa.
Miss.
So 6 against you, Gemma.
He could have done that the entire time.
It seemed more like someone had opened it and he saw someone that you couldn't see.
Oh, okay. Well,
And he went into it. Like he didn't summon it.
Did he? What expression did he have on his face as he walked through it?
Sadness.
Savi.
I was really sure he'd be excited about this water too. Must have been a hard decision.
Sadness.
That guy owes me 10 gold. You son of a bitch.
Hey, you've got the ear, so guess we'll find out later.
I will find you.
The archer fires at Willa and 1 at Raz'sik. 22 against Willa, 16 against Raz'sik.
Yep.
Beats it.
Both hit. 11 against Willa, 8 against Raz'sik.
Can I see him?
Yeah, it's the one that you escaped from.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay.
Anton.
Okay,
Everyone's
Anton's
trying to get
going
in the
for a
ship.
slash. Anton's going for a slash at the Minotaur before he runs any further.
Do it.
The sword.
Yes.
There we go
Yes.
for a 28.
The magic long sword striking true
No, for a 4
for
slashing.
4. But you hit.
Now I can do my second attack and then move, right?
You sure can.
Yeah.
And I will.
Oh,
For
another great hit.
Wow.
Yes.
bless,
for
too.
12 magical slashing.
Wow.
There you go.
You
And
actually all
then-
lose the bless, by the way. But not that it
Oh.
matters with those attacks.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Okay.
But you all lose the bless.
Okay.
He's,
So
the
then I'm going
Minotaur's
to-
looking really hurt after that.
Okay. Then I'm going to I'll use another superiority die to move, but use my evasive footwork again. Let's see. For 2, so that would give me a 20 AC. And
Okay, yeah.
I'm moving to. Sorry. I'm moving right over here to this crate. All right.
Okay.
And that's me done.
Opportunity attack. Let's see.
Disadvantage.
26.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage because of the armor.
Shift his arm out of the way.
21.
Shit.
Fuck you.
Jeez.
Just
What
hits.
Can I actually? I didn't use my reaction. I purposely didn't use my reaction, so I'm going to silvery barbs that 21, so he doesn't get hit.
Well, it was already at disadvantage.
Yeah, but still, like it would be a lower roll, whatever the lower roll between the roll he was supposed to use and what he's supposed to roll from the silvery bars.
So you have to roll again?
It's not silvery bars isn't disadvantage. It's like a disadvantage, but because you already rolled at a disadvantage, you take the 21 and then you roll again. It's almost like using a luck.
Fair enough. Okay.
I don't want him to get hit. I really just don't want him to get hit, dude.
What do you think?
Is it a nat 20?
The 19.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh my
19.
god. Woo.
Gemma. I like this girl. We gotta be
So
friends.
the armor almost, you can see it's coming, the axe is coming down hard. The armor is just pulsing in, and there's this flare of radiant energy that prevents the Minotaur from striking, actually hitting the dock. This board goes and shatters into the water below, missing Anton as he gets over to the crate.
Fucking A, Gemma.
As it's now Sir Zamnarak, Kingfighter, more pissed than ever. You're up in the air, aren't you, Gemma?
I am, and he takes 9 bludgeoning damage on top of that. You'll not take us.
See, received another hit and charges down the dock, shaking the entire dock as it runs forward towards Willa. Just the closest thing he can charge at.
Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to roll. Go through things.
At disadvantage.
It is disadvantage.
Don't hurt
14.
me. Oh my god. I'm stressed out right now.
Misses. And then tries to slam down with the axe. 21. Oh, no. Disadvantage again. 10. Misses. Another crash into the dock. Just sort of completely staggered, just rage, not fighting accurately at all. Anton, I'm sure you give an appropriate sort of shaking of the head. That's not how knights react. As the ship is backing away. Gemma, it's your turn.
Oh, that guy's just gonna.
He's staring.
Okay.
Who trained you?
Right?
This dude named Avario. He's so cool.
The ship is slowly moving back. I don't have the ability to move it on here, but it is moving. It's moved back like 5 feet at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna try something.
I will mark it.
Gemma's going to fly over, sort of like catty corner to whatever his name is. It's not on there. Minotaur guy. Oh, we don't know his name. He's an unknown Minotaur guy.
I told you, Sir Zamnarak, keen fighter.
Sir Zamnarak, guy.
Keen fighter.
Keen.
Keen.
I don't know how this is gonna go, but she's going to try to thunder wave him into the dock. My whole end goal here is to like push him through the dock and into the water, like shatter the dock if that's a thing.
You're trying to push him off the dock, but
Well, I'm going to use a thunder wave, just kind of like fly around him and then just kind of give him a blast. If it doesn't do the dock, maybe push him off the. Actually, I'll go this way. I'll go this way. And it's a con save, so he probably will make it. DC 15.
16.
Oh no. I will then. Hold on.
Does it completely resist it or
this.
half damage?
Oh, that's a good idea. It is 2d8 half damage. So, 6.
Yeah.
But he doesn't get pushed because he's a big one.
Yep.
But what about the dock under him? Huh?
Well, the dock is definitely kind of sundered a bit, and he kind of shrinks down and lowers a bit, but still standing strong.
I'm going to fly up a little bit more, and with my last sorcery point, I'm going to quicken a firebolt at him. With a nat 20.
Right.
And because I quickened it, I'm going to pour that outer essence shard into it.
Nice.
So just 27, 35, 46. So I just fly up in the air and I just throw a firebolt at him.
How do you kill Sir Xander?
Yeah.
See him just closing in on my friends. The boat's going away. Resist my thunder wave, and I just put everything into this firebolt and do. Actually, it's like 50 because I have the radiant damage on top of it too. So, and I'm spent.
Pretty good.
It is enough as well to actually sunder this part of the dock, and falls away, and you could see the Minotaur body collapse into the water and the dock, and out of sight.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally. God damn it. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Willa. And then I'm just going to start heading over to the dock to like flying like 15 feet above the ground.
All right.
God, Gemma's our nuclear weapon.
I'm like burnt.
I'm just glad she's
For
not
real.
giant this time.
All right,
cool,
Willa. Your turn.
No, it was cool.
Being a giant was cool.
Like that's what I was expecting to happen. I feel like
Kaiju
Raz,
battle.
like that's
Right.
what Raz was expecting to happen was for you to turn giant for some reason. Just assume that was part of the package.
Will
All
was
right,
like,
Willa.
"Oh,
Whoa.
all right then." She turns around. She sees the archer still there, and she's like, "Well, I gotta do something too." She's gonna try and kick her off the dock.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted someone to do that. No wonder.
Somebody's got to go on the journey.
This is Sparta.
You
And
get
then
out of
you
here
go
too.
Go save your friend.
If you want to try and shove,
Mm.
you could roll a d20 plus your athletics.
D20 plus athletic. Okay. That's oh wow.
Would she just roll her athletics, or is it?
Just roll your athletics.
Oh, it's a none.
Just roll athletics. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That I don't know why. 26.
I'll allow that.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
The archer
Get
got
out
a
of here.
23.
Oh wow! Really?
Wow.
Crazy.
So attempts to resist, but your strength overtakes her and shoves her into the water.
Awesome.
Falls
You got
backward.
it. You got it in you, Wes, to do a Wilhelm scream. No, your voice. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
That was good.
That's great.
Good try.
Willa checks to make sure she's still alive. She's like, oh. And then she turns around and jumps on the boat.
You can see that she's splashing about.
I don't know how
I
to
think
swim.
at this point we can sort of end combat a bit, and you all are able to get onto the ship, and the boat is beginning to make its way out. You're continuing to fire shots at the archers, are also slinging shots at all of you, as there are more members on the crew that come out that start to help as well. You see a furbolg come out, as well as a turtle and a halfling and they all seem to come out and help you, and they're bringing things on, and the ship is backing out, and you begin to exit the harbor, leaving Varndrell behind you. And as the city begins to disappear into the night, the lights growing dimmer and the city growing smaller, Anton, you manage to look out towards the area, still watching it, seeing as the guards, you can see as you've kind of gone out of range of their weapons, they're starting to scatter and move along other areas, trying to reach you. And amongst the flames that also were erupted onto the buildings from your fireball spell, Gemma, some of those buildings are on fire. And there's this silhouette that you catch a glimpse of, Anton. And you swear it's Jane. It's just reached the area. His silhouette standing. And turns and darts out of sight. And that's where we're going to end our session for tonight.
He missed the party.
That was crazy.
What a crazy episode tonight was. So, wow. Gonna have to recover from that one. Tales of Terramir will be back in 2 weeks on Wednesday, December 13th, with episode 37. It'll be our annual holiday episode where we'll be accepting donations for charity like we did last year. This year, we will be donating to Doctors Without Borders. You can look for this episode on YouTube and podcast platforms within the next few days. We'll have a rerun on Twitch next week on December 6th. There is stuff happening behind the scenes with Charlie right now. Oh my God.
I think his cat is killing him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on board.
Just trying to get through this. You can look for this episode on YouTube and podcast platforms the next few days. We'll have a rerun on Twitch next week on December 6th. Join us right now on Discord for after show discussions. Thanks for watching and listening, everyone. Good night.
Woo!
Bye.